Carrie, how are you? Doing well. Carrie, have you met my wife, Yvonne?
I haven't.
Yvonne, this is
Hi.
Carrie.
This is my husband,
And I
Richard.
met you like briefly in the ticket booth.
Yeah.
And Yvonne.
And then this is my daughter, Christina.
Hello.
Friends from Iowa, Brandon and
All the way from Iowa. Oh my God.
Yeah, Brandon.
Okay, so we should be rocking. Everything's good on the viewfinder?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. What's up, man?
Dude, that's yes, very much, because that extra growth on the back is not right.
Yeah, no, I think it keeps biting you. I mean, I don't understand.
What is that?
There's a boy feeding here and over there.
Oh, that's what I was afraid of.
Uh-oh, what happened?
They changed the URL.
Can they do something to that? Like, I thought last year they did that to us also.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotcha. Are we live? Oh man.
Live?
Is that one live?
That one's live. This one's just a static for people that want to go ahead and get something afterwards. So I'm going to have two other students. They're going to be roaming around.
So this one's live already?
Not yet.
Oh.
I was going to say, like, taking a
Yeah, we're
running
ready to
across
have
the
our own
crowd.
party right here. The what? I don't know. That's a Christian thing. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, because Powell, Heather,
Yeah, she has an interpreter, but I don't know if they brought people here or brought there.
I went to throw it, and I saw Chris sitting way back there. I was trying to get him to come up here. And he decided to sit down, and he walked away. So I was like, oh, right. And I tell him, I was like, he goes, I thought you were had a stone graduate. I go, yeah, I do. We're sitting right up here. And then he goes, well, I gotta. So, I was Yeah, because he sat in the corner and I was going to tell him to come in.
So on the letter you have dear blank, and then you have above that the doctor's name and the doctor's address. What is the reason why we can't just say or dear colleagues or dear something general, that way I'm not having to learn
I saw AJ right now when I was throwing the gum away. He goes, God, you clean up good. I look like that every day.
Wayne,
Yes.
we'll be back. I'm gonna get her situated with the cameras. I got one other student.
All right.
I'll be back.
AJ doesn't graduate.
No, graduates next year. I thought the same thing.
No,
I
because
go,
he was supposed to.
yeah, they held him back. 7?
Okay.
It's, when I was throwing it was him and this other kid, oh my God, Jameson. And he works with Mateen. So right away it was like, I'm
Oh,
like,
I didn't get them out today.
because that's how Mateen runs around and always just,
They won't go out tomorrow. They would take off and leave.
well, I'm not.
You guys have one already? Put it away so it
Still
doesn't get
connected
all.
to staff.
You guys want to throw them?
I have one somewhere. Oh, well, yeah, it was in my pocket. It's getting off. My pocket's gone.
Yeah. The crazy girl. Did she eat any of that donut? Did she inhale any of that donut? Really? I gave it to her and I said, I'm going to go get my other piece real quick. And I came back and it was done. What was she doing all day? Well, she came here because she said she was going to come early and help me with stuff. She didn't really stay.
What the?
So she went and got those. We all ordered from Native. We had a couple bites of this food I got her, and then she went back home and slept. She didn't eat really enough food. I don't mind getting down on my knees and telling it to you. Well, they asked us if we wanted to sit on the going upside or the exiting side, and I figured I would like.
Then my phone be in my pocket making a study.
It's like I'm trying to look taller than you. I wasn't touching it in. Like that, and he's tough out. Like, what are you gonna do? Beat him up? I asked him that.
There can only be one Richard.
Oh, really? Yeah. She had nothing to do with it. If I were you, I would ask a bunch of questions, she said. And then I started getting
623.
And she goes, I didn't mean to sound negative, but I would just make sure you asked a lot of questions.
There goes one balloon.
But not because they have not a lot. Like the JJ who has been there for a very long time, and they're not going anywhere. So I get Demi's over the boot thing. Get Demi's over worrying about her boot.
Oh, I know.
I mean, she looks great.
She looks old. Like, God. She looks very mature. She was Donna McClure, and she is the one I had first interviewed with. good, but not quite what we're looking for. And I think, yeah.
Awesome. Look at
Well, nobody's sitting on that side of the beach.
I don't know.
Oh, probably because the sun.
Yeah. The one, I was worried that the one right here in the yellow.
We can't get a customer link unless we have 100 people subscribing to our page.
She doesn't drive. She doesn't do anything.
But at least this time we won't have the bear.
The link changed.
Odd.
The link changed. What's that mean?
So make sure you get
For
the
the
link.
graduation. I forgot it was at all graduation.
Well, yeah. So,
It won't automatically stream or anything go to that one.
Remember, we at the last minute were trying to tell him, or thought he did, let him know how to. Amita, one of them did, because I didn't know how to do it.
I'm going to have to brag about
My ankles are swelling. My fingers are getting tighter and tighter.
one of our site checks was at the airport. And he forgot to store the grades in power school. And he was like, oh no, I'm going on a trip. I need to store those. And he whips out his phone. Tries to do it on the phone. And he erased everything. He stole it. Instead of storing the grades, he stole it to change everybody's username. Like a couple years ago. So, you did great. You can't let Julian forget that.
He was right here.
So we had to go back a day. Go back up. That was like,
Well, probably saying, I should have sat in the bleachers.
she was like, I should have probably told that story.
There goes another one.
Yes.
Yeah, they had like an all-out email. We expect all staff to show up.
How do you get in here? Well, not too bad.
Whoa.
Like the sky fell on me, and I decided you look well on me. So let's go somewhere no one else can see you and me. Turn the lights out now, I'll take you by the hand.
I tagged everybody.
There's a thing of gasoline underneath there, but there's a generator right there.
Oh, you did, yeah.
I was like, but tank of gasoline. I was like, maybe we shouldn't sit this close to the stage.
I'm glad you
They can turn around and stuck it in the same one it already was. My phone got registered.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
We have a long time.
Hey, I have
That, that works.
either me take over that camera for my night or.
The kids that were sophomores and sophomores graduating now, like how much they changed, and then we saw little Dylan and he said looked like what's his name? Draymond from talk about huge change in him. Well, there's some that look exactly the same, and some that had like dramatic changes.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not graduating. 90? You know?
Wait, that's my phone.
Okay. I was like, where'd that come from? Oh, a new phone for me.
I'm quite sure you had legitimate reasons.
I know who he is. And I introduced him.
I've heard her. Just a few times. All right. Don't have time. All right.
Go ahead. They have a chip joint. Sun's on one side. run away with supplements. What is this? It's a specific name I had read on. That like you'll get like little, not like very sweat, but it'll be like something on some food. And they hurt. I've been messing around with them, but like my finger right here was like a big, it felt like a callus. I kept pushing it down, and now it's a little bit softer. But again, I still listen to it. Like it was like really solid.
We're doing good.
Yeah?
What are you doing? You didn't even invite me to play.
Well, it's not a
It's not a two-player.
player. No, sorry.
Where it doesn't feel like the graduation. To know to go from now and now graduating.
Hello, Mr. Hammer. How
I
are
saw
you?
you earlier. You snuck in. I was trying to solder something, and you were,
Oh,
I was like, Mr. Curtis!
oh,
You were listening to the Supremes or something.
I was. I was getting my groove on.
Yes, you were. I was digging.
So did you go check it out in the
Yeah, I set up the two girls. They're gonna film. So what I'm thinking of doing is setting up tripods over there and setting up a tripod over here where it's out of the view, people come in so they can shoot across. So when they come out, I'm gonna have them walk around. But I'm thinking tripod over. What do you think?
We
Like
kept
off
them
to
in
the
the
side.
closet for a long time.
So they can catch them. They can catch them getting up and walking there. So they can catch them. So I'll be able to catch them here. And we'll have 3 different angles. What do you think? Good. Sounds good.
Yeah, you gotta put that little thing in. Take the lens off the camera. That's
No idea yet. It's going to be a neuroscience.
Okay.
Not at all. I literally went today. They'll be reporting it. So yeah, anybody.
You haven't had the MRI.
I had the MRI 6 months ago where they saw the both of this. And plus you get the spinal cord. But right now, it's affecting my tricep, my pec, and my dorsal.
I don't even know what they made of my
Very wrong. And I said, this needs to be taken care of.
I have no idea.
This is yes. And so now it's now presenting. And so now I'm really happy.
But it hadn't been out that long. Now it's been out 20 something, 30 years.
Oh, not 30.
Breaking, you know, my 3 bones in my throat, wasn't worried. Cracked the tailbone.
Yeah.
So,
About 7 years ago.
I don't even remember what they made of my graduation.
Well, this is just kind of like playing in the background. I don't remember us having a song for it. I remember
But
this
during
being
the year.
played. I think after we
Even that. okay.
I did let them dry up.
That's,
And then Well, when I went and saw the VA doctor originally about 5 months ago, he said, let's cut and fuse. And I looked right at him and said, that's not going to happen. Because he put me on a scale of 1 to 10. He says I'm a 3-4 right now because I didn't have any tingling, no numbness, no loss. Now, it's presenting. And that's why my primary says, we're not sending you to the VA. We're sending you to sports medicine, neuroscience. We're going to get you to take care of it. I don't know where yet. And so all I know is the neuroscience and something like that. Okay. So that made me happy. That made me happy. Because I've been sleeping the past 3-4 weeks. I've been trained.
I can feel the
And it's
difference.
just,
I'm going down.
I don't feel like I'm like totally
it's not fun.
Well, it's like no, it's like something reflects off the glass. Everything just flares up.
No, everything's good here. It's pain, pain, and that's it. There's no numbness except slight tingling, and the pain stops. Hold on. Stops right there. So yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, that's what keeps me awake. Oh no, when I do this, like if I have my arm here, up, down, woo, yeah, that triggers right here, it's a lot of fun. I don't wish this on you. Yes. So my doctor asked me today, so you're not sleeping? I said, a little bit, 5 to 6 hours, that's okay for me. I said, but I'm getting 2 to 3, waking up 2 to 3, waking up. And he says, have you found a physician? And I said, yes, I found a physician. 2 pillows propped up, and he goes, ooh, that's not going to work. And I said, I know it's not going to work. Can you fix me something? I don't think how to do it. I don't they go through like that? They go through the front. Yeah. You're applying underneath over, and then they go in the back to your spine, and then put a section in the wall. Yeah. See, well, I told him. Yeah. See, I told him I don't want it confused. He says it's alternative. We've been, and he was talking laser. He says because where the nerve roots come out. He says you may have closing the bone, maybe closing around it, stenosis around the spinal cord. So they can go in and cut it around or do a microdissection. He says it was nice because he said that's extremely dangerous, but he says refusing will be the last resort. I was like, yeah.
Oh, you're moving up in the world.
So, just another chapter in Richard's life. I gotta laugh about it. So, it's so weird.
Now send an emoji. What'd you call me?
Yeah, not 91.
And I said, hey, listen, if you can do anything, can I have the height of this guy named Wayne Griffiths? And I'd like the muscles of Rich Diaz. And then, well, we can do that.
Except what they're going to do is add it to here so you look like some long alien thing.
See? And I said, can I have a sport beard like that? His name, now I want you to look him up, okay? Wayne Griffiths, look him up.
I could donate some adipose.
Yeah, because they're talking platelet, PRP therapy, plasma, they're talking stem cells. And I like what they're talking about it because it's a last resort to cut it. So long as there's options on the table, man, I will endure the pain as long as they don't cut it.
Making you to put it
I'll go
on.
with anything. Because I know the minute they start taking things out of the kitchen, it
No,
can be good.
so after they graduate, they're gonna all
Oh, yeah.
get up and walk out.
It's so weird waking up one morning, virtually all
They'll
right.
walk out this way.
And a lot of pain, everything goes to live out. And come to
They were
find out
trying to
it's
get
not.
them to do like
That's not
what's the song you're walking out to?
Okay, let's do this. Start the show. Okay, guys. You ready to rock?
Now I'm fine. I'll pause. Oh, so stole the show, whatever. Take a bow. Yeah. Yeah. That one, you know. I probably got it all wrong. They used to be, they were going to walk up to high school musical. We're all in this together. Don't tell.
not going to stop focusing. You're never going to satisfy everything. No matter what you guys ask me to find stuff, that makes me feel good about it.
Dirty. Yeah. But straight something. Nice straight. No, because I sprayed on my shirt and I go like that.
Her husband's name is Shanahan. Yeah. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you, I will. Yeah. Did you bring tissue? Christy. Did you bring tissue? Did you bring tissue? I did.
Sleeve on.
I really feel offended.
You ain't gonna break down, are you? Load on your shirt.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I really am that way. This song for a long time. My mom died. When I was back home, I heard this song, and it just reminded me so much.
I was going to say we need to tell the students about it, but you know.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it plugged in a little longer.
Okay.
Once we started, that's okay. It'll be good. It'll be good.
Tattoos and memories and days get on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. Something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
There's a mixed bag spring that governing board. Y'all the Savior. Yeah, they said they put it's $100,000 shower or something like that. Or $250,000. I don't know what it is.
I know.
It is awful. Not home, office. It's like that's really like spending our money on is a shower for your office.
No, we hire.
I thought you were gonna cluck her in the head. I was trying not to. Little bit go like that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah.
You saluting? Oh, that's the umbrella. Ben. Well, because he has his wife, he's lost like another, what was just like 15 pounds? Because he has that pinched nerve or something. He's like, he can't figure out. Like, he can do stuff with his left arm, but he goes with his right and he can't do stuff. And the VA was up. So he was all pissed off. Because you're like, what do you do? I go, yeah, you need to push it. The VA didn't want to give him an MRI. No, Jerry, take your steroids. They'll help you out. He hasn't done anything.
You ready for today? Yeah. How's the day, Michelle? Yeah, but not too many tears.
Yeah, no. Actually, at one time, at lunchtime, we went to
I
nowhere.
can't think of what they're called now.
Yeah, I saw
That's the
that.
name of the song. From
You
like
have to
90,
Yeah, I lost my
93
I know,
or
we took a
something
really
like
cute picture inside it. That hide all the kids and Shelby. We're like, oh my god, you're here. I'm like, hi. We got a really cute picture. Yeah, that one. I'm over with Nicole. Because we were inside helping walk up. And I had to run in and get the list of stuff. I upwards. When we were in the gym, I was like, I'm gonna try and bounce in, and I tried to get tiny band-aids to be inconspicuous. Thankfully, we get to sit right now.
One day when we came in here,
Where's your hot glue?
or you want to just use that one? Guys, out. Oh, no, use mine. Just oh my god, my butt's wet. Oh. Danny, how you doing, bud?
Don't have one. Why is there people in between that don't have one? Have a gal.
Doing some gum?
That would be great. If you have a that might help.
he's made it out yet. He should have. He's probably somewhere way in the back.
Angie. Angie.
Angie.
Angie.
Off to the race. Yeah, these things suck better than outside. You got 39 to 10 now.
Probably sucks a lot up. That cage, I saw like a tall kid.
Yeah.
Would you please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Naval Cadet Corps and National Anthem performed by Estefania Camacho Garcia and Katie Shevchik. Excuse me. Would you please remain standing for a moment of silence in honor of one of our seniors, Aaliyah Schreiner, who passed away earlier this year. Thank you. You may now be seated. How about one more round of applause for Estefania and Kaylee? Absolutely beautiful. Good evening and welcome to Empire High School's 2017 graduation ceremony. Seniors, tonight we recognize you in front of your family, friends, teachers, and loved ones. Also with us tonight are members of our governing board, President Claudia Anderson, Allison Pratt, John Aiken, Mark Tate, and Callie Tippett. We also have our superintendent, Calvin Baker, Associate Superintendent John Caruth, and Deputy Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, Debbie Penn. Tonight you will be presented with celebratory and reflective speeches, as well as words of wisdom from members of your class and our staff. This moment wouldn't be possible, though, without many loved ones here to help you along the way. And I know there's a number of special people in our audience that we need to thank tonight. First and foremost, seniors, I think we need to thank your parents. Could the parents of our seniors please rise? Can we please give them a huge round of applause? Congratulations, parents. Great work. In the Vail School District, we're very fortunate to provide our parents with the opportunity to choose what high school you go to. I thank you very much for choosing Empire. The second group that I'd like to recognize tonight are our teachers and support staff at Empire. Would you please rise? You guys are awesome too. We're very fortunate to have a dedicated group of teachers, professionals who are here that truly care about your kids. And finally, I would like to thank our graduation committee. If you were on the graduation committee, could you please stand? Thank you guys for putting everything together for us tonight. In addition to words of wisdom that you will hear tonight, you're also going to hear some common themes, one of them being mentorship. Please welcome someone who's been a significant mentor for me, our superintendent, Mr. Calvin Baker.
Good evening. Thank you, Mr. Donaldson. It is my privilege this evening to introduce the valedictorian. Being named valedictorian is a distinguished honor signifying academic excellence. It is bestowed upon the student with the highest grade point average. Please help me welcome to the stage Empire High School's 2017 valedictorian, Michaela Bantugan. Michaela is the Vice President of the Student Council, has been a member of the National Honor Society, and a dedicated member of Empire Science Club. She is graduating this evening with a GPA of 5.321. This fall, she will be attending the University of California, Los Angeles, pursuing a degree in neuroscience.
very much, Mr. Baker. Good evening, teachers, friends, families of the class of 2017. I am so happy that you all are able to join us tonight. To begin, I would like to say a massive thank you to all our teachers and faculty members here at Empire High School for challenging us to uncover our true potential each and every single day. Special thank yous to Mr. Donaldson and Mrs. Kitzmiller for your incredible leadership and support that helped us to guide us along the way. Mr. Hagel for aligning us with the mathematical beauty of infinities. Mr. Shingler for guiding us to ponder and at least try to answer some of life's most intriguing dilemmas. Dr. Frank and Mrs. Ward for inspiring me to become more passionate about science puns. Mrs. Matthews for your amazing patience amongst the most intense arguments of us all. Mr. Van Arsdale for heading SWAT, a club I've come to love these past 4 years. And Mrs. Tozer and Mrs. Albrecht for being with us every single step of the way for these past 4 years as our student council advisors. I thank you all for your extraordinary help and dedication towards us. You all are truly appreciated. Furthermore, I know that I could not stand here today in front of all of you without the generous support and unconditional love of my family. Mom, thank you for always finding the socks I've lost and for always being right. You have taught me to push myself further each day, and because of you, I believe in the power of perseverance and determination to reach my dreams. Dad, thank you for your memorable dad jokes and for making me laugh. You have taught me to be optimistic, and because of you, I believe in the goodness of the world and in the people who inhabit it. Thanks, Diana, for being not only my sister, but my best friend who shared a closet with me for the past many years. You have taught me the power of patience and compassion. I love you all so very much. And now, the class of 2017. I must tell you, adventure is definitely out there. And thank you, the class of 2017, for giving me the greatest adventure so far. We did it. We reached our final destination. We made it through the wild. All those never-ending all-nighters, the DBQs, the ECQs that are always on the hunt for its next victim, the unit circles and the lab reports that washed over us and made our hands tremble to see if we would survive. All these have led us to this precious, blissful moment right now, with a new chapter about to be revealed to us. An even greater adventure awaits you. Some of you will become our future politicians, engineers, researchers, educators, poets, lawmen, soldiers, and I know that our future is in safe hands. Before we part our ways and you venture into whatever your heart desires, I challenge you to dare and to seek out the greatest adventure of being yourself. Follow that beautiful heartbeat of yours. Do not wait to begin your life. There is only so much we can do with the life within us, so let us do as much as we possibly can. We can't really fight against time and beg for it to give us those 5 extra minutes of sleep in the morning or for it to go faster. But to make the most of it, we can find people to share our adventure with. People who can make a few impulsive decisions, and people we can touch and inspire to continue to tell our adventure stories. When we ask ourselves, how in the world can I make this precious, blissful moment last forever? I can sum it up in 2 words. Just live. I hope you live a life in health, beauty, and pure joy, and maintain and grow the relationships of love and compassion between each human being. I hope you become enlightened and live enlightened in the path you take and live life as beautifully as our Tucson sunsets, so that your souls and minds are enriched in the adventures you are meant to live. Most of all, I hope the life inside of you never ends. It is these adventures that make your life feel infinite. And before you know it, you're unstoppable. Here's the class of 2017. Let us live. I wish you all the best, all the life, all the love, and all the adventure out there. I can't wait to hear all about it. Thank you. Please welcome my good friend and classmate and our salutatorian, Hunter Whitlow. He has been a member of Science Club, National Honor Society, and has a 5.16 GPA. He plans to attend Arizona State University to study chemical engineering.
Thank you, Michaela. My fellow Ravens, the class of 2017, we made it. We are graduating. And I, for one, can hardly believe it. It seems like not long ago, I was feeling quite small in my first spirit assembly, surrounded by larger, more spirited students who all seemed to know much more about what was going on than I did. I was getting lost on campus, nervous about joining clubs, and altogether overwhelmed. If I'm being honest, in some ways not much has changed. I am still incredibly overwhelmed. And I doubt that will change when I go to college. However, in so many ways, everything has changed. Thanks to my awesome peers, the amazing teachers of Empire High School, and just a bit of self-determination, I can confidently say I have grown into a much different and better person than I was when I first set foot on these grounds 4 years ago. In fact, I'd like to take this moment to thank one teacher in particular, and that teacher is Mrs. Ward. Thank you, Mrs. Ward. Because of you and all of my wonderful AP chemistry friends, yeah, I have a deep love for science and chemistry, and I will be studying chemical engineering in college. And now, I'm sure that each and every one of you out there have a similar story, a favorite teacher that changed your life forever. And before we leave forever, I encourage you to tell that teacher just how much they meant to you, because I guarantee it will make them incredibly proud. Speaking of pride, after 4 years of struggle, achievement, and growth, we are about to take the next step into the vastness of life. And I, for one, am incredibly proud of each and every one of us. So when you walk across that stage tonight, crossing from high school to the next step, whether that's college, the military, or the workforce, make sure this next step is the best step you've ever taken. To quote one of the best movies of all time, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it. A simple statement, but nonetheless, it is an important truth to keep in mind. High school life certainly moved pretty fast, but the next phase, that will move exponentially faster. We are adults. We are becoming independent. We are emerging from our protective nests into the vastness of the rest of the world and all that is yet to come. So while life is flying by at 100 miles per hour, don't forget to stop every once in a while and admire the view. And when you get wherever it is that you are going, remember to be brave, be bold, have fun with it. And most importantly, my fellow Ravens, remember to always soar high. Thank you. And now, we would like to invite this year's student-selected speaker to the microphone, Mr. David Shingler. He is our senior AP and Initium English teacher who has challenged our intellectual abilities and inspired us to ignite the change. I have one thing to say to you, Mr. Shingler. You are the question. You are the answer. Ladies and gentlemen, David Shingler.
Thank you, Hunter. Thank you, Leonard. Good evening, class of 2017, teachers, parents, and community members for joining us here tonight. Class of 2017, it was an honor to teach you this year. In fact, it was a pleasure to assign you the thousands of ECQs, the heavy load of reading that made you cry, and all of the all-time favorites of abstract questions and projects. But in all seriousness, thank you for the journey this year. I want to start off with a short poem from Shel Silverstein titled All the Woulda, Coulda, Shouldas, from his collection of poems entitled Falling Up. As it goes, laying in the sun, talking about the things they woulda, coulda, shoulda done. But all those woulda, coulda, shouldas all ran away and hid from the one little did. So in trying to figure what to talk about tonight, this poem seemed to make the most sense. Throughout this year, these woulda, coulda, shouldas had to make an important choice. Deal with it or run and hide. I know the year took a toll on you, and the callousing assignments that at times seemed endless and painful, but understand that you unyieldingly overcame the obstacles that the woulda, coulda, shouldas presented to you that tried to derail you from achieving your goal. You made the choice to just do, and it has led you to this moment in which your teachers, peers, family, and community celebrate your success. And within celebrating your success, we celebrate our own. We have all overcome life's challenges and the baggage it carries within our lives that may have indeed slowed our progress. However, it did not stop us. Failures did not hinder our progress. It did not hinder yours. Why didn't it hinder our progress? Because these failures were seen and understood to be lessons. As many may focus on Silverstein's main phrase of the woulda, coulda, shouldas as the failures, it is in fact a poem that focuses on the action verbs of ran and hid that creates the mentality of failure within those who are woulda, coulda, shouldas. Class of 2017, you did not run. I know you may have tried, but your character did not allow you to succumb to such a position. You did not hide, and again, I know you tried. I tried to find you. But your integrity did not allow you to commit such a cowardly act. In fact, class of 2017, you wholeheartedly represent the phrase, the one little did. By being in those seats, you took what may have been considered failure as lessons, and you figured out how to move forward to get here in those seats. Your commitment to excellence has landed you in that seat and in a few minutes across this stage. Understand that the baggage that came and will come with each of you in your life must not define your capabilities. Understand there is a difference between being great and wanting great things. To be great, you will receive nothing more than what you have worked for. If you want the life, you must earn it. Realize that why you do what you do is more important than what you do in your journey. Understand everybody wants to be successful, but I ask and challenge you, do you have the heart and the character to go through the process? I hope you realize that the last 4 years have been more than just formatives, benchmarks, state tests, and the favorite senior exit project. It's been more than academics, class of 2017. It's been about fortitude and endurance. In helping you discover the hard work put in becoming Silverstein's the one little did, stop giving yourself an out or an excuse to give up. Don't give excuses that dismiss all the hard work you have put into you. And if you ever get lost in the darkness, remember the following from Archbishop Desmond Tutu. We are meant to live in joy. This does not mean life will be easy or painless. It means that we can turn our faces to the wind and accept that this is the storm we must pass through. We cannot succeed by denying what exists. The acceptance of reality is the only place from which change can begin. The question then becomes not how do we escape it? The question is how can we use this as something positive? Although you may be departing from this journey, your arrival into the next journey starts with your ability to question and become the answer. Godspeed, class of 2017. Thank you for the memories, and I'll see you when the roses bloom again. Thank you. I would now like to welcome your student speaker to the podium, Alex Clark. I've had the pleasure of teaching this compassionate and bright mind both in sophomore honors English and AP language composition. He's a young man of great intellect, and I will never forget him within our discussion, citing Kendrick Lamar. And he will never let me forget the bet I lost when the Falcons scored 28 in the Super Bowl against my dear Patriots, even though the Patriots won despite being down 28-3 in the fourth quarter. Just know Boston's strong, okay? Alex, it has been a great honor to teach you and a greater honor to learn from you over the past years. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Clark.
So I was actually watching a clip from another commencement speech, and I think it really, it's going to illustrate me and Mr. Shingler's relationship. It was by Pittsburgh Steelers coach Mike Tomlin, and he said the old cliche goes, assumptions make patriots out of all of us. I'm going to start my speech now. Graduations are all about the past, the present, and the future. I'd like to start with the past. I'd like to take you all back to your first day of school. For me, I had to wake up earlier than I ever had before, put on my school uniform, and walk out the door, which was promptly shut and locked by my 2-year-old brother. I know, relatable. As for the future, 2 words dictate mine: crippling debt. In the spirit of crippling debt, I'm going to leave this tips jar on the podium for anyone who is willing and generous enough.
We like to work hard at Empire, but we also like to have fun.
Thank you, Mr. Donaldson. So no, I did not come here today to give an overgeneralized speech about our past or our future, because we all took different paths to get here. For me, it was South Houghton Road. And we will all take different paths away from here. The reason I decided to give a speech today is to talk about the present. A wise tortoise once said, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present." Today we have the present of standing in the presence of greatness, or in your case, sitting. Now I could stand here and overgeneralize about all of our achievements, but I would rather put some very special people on the spot. You see, Student Council had the great honor of making superlatives for all 183 Empire seniors. Without further ado, I would like to call out some of our outstanding seniors. First, I would like to call out our valedictorian, Michaela Van Tugen, for most likely to succeed, because anyone who can put in the work to maintain over a 5.0 GPA is definitely destined for success. Next, this one's kind of a mouthful, but next, Chandler and Pellizzeri for most likely to be Forrest Gump in that one scene where Forrest assembles a rifle in record speed because he was the only person in my AP Gov class who could actually explain gun rights to us. Yeah. Kaylee Shevchuk for hardest last name to spell, as well as most likely to cure a disease because we need more girls in STEM. Gavin Gates for best laugh because newest Mercedes is not a character trait. Genesis Barone for best senior spot because as 90s kids we can all appreciate a SpongeBob reference. This is one of my favorites, but Leonard Aros for the Glow Up Award because I can't count the amount of times he's asked, "Do you want to see this picture of me from freshman year?" Kayla Long for most athletic because she is the first person from Empire to attend a D1 school for volleyball. Zachary Brooks for most likely to become the Supreme Court Justice because no one, except for maybe his best friend Harrison Schoenbrunn, most likely to go into politics, cares more about the government. We'd probably be here all night if I went through the rest of the 176 superlatives, so I'm going to leave you with those for now. Over the past 4 years, we have all done something great. Whether it was turning in your ECQs at 11:59 p.m., winning the state softball tournament twice, getting a 36 on your ACT, winning 5th in the state at Science Olympiad. This one's for you, Cade. Turning on the lights for Miss Matthews. Or even just being here today to graduate. You have all done something great with your time at Empire. 4 years ago, Miss May got up in front of us all at our Link Crew orientation and ripped up a dollar bill in front of us and that represented our time in high school and told us not to waste it. I'm proud to say that no one here today ripped up that dollar bill and we all took it to the vending machine. I want you all to take a moment tonight to appreciate the greatness around you. As soon as the last person walks across the stage, after we all take our pictures with our families and friends, and we leave the madness that will be Empire's parking lot, we will all begin our separate paths in life. These will be the final moments of our time together as the Empire High School class of 2017. Wherever you go from here, I challenge you to find something in your life and to be the greatest at it. We can't all be a Estefania Camacho Garcia, most likely to be the first female president. We all can do something great with our lives. In the words of the great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., not all men are called to specialize their professional jobs. Even fewer rise to the heights of genius. Many are called to be laborers in the factories, fields, and streets. But no work is insignificant. All labor should be pursued with respect for excellence. Finally, a graduation speech wouldn't be complete without the proper acknowledgments. First off, thank you to Student Council and Administration for organizing graduation, especially Mr. Hawkes, who I think is going to have a heart attack soon. Thank you to all the staff for challenging me to be a better student and helping me to grow inside and outside of the classroom, especially our awesome class mentor or advisors, Ms. Tozer and Ms. Albrecht. Thank you to Mama and Papa Bear for giving me the world on a platter for the past 17 years, 361 days, and 2 hours. And thank you to my Bubba for being my best friend and for playing 2K with me. Lastly, thank you to the Empire High School class of 2017 for being a part of my journey through high school and for making every moment of it great. I would now like to introduce two of the people who have kept me sane throughout Student Council this year. Our senior class president, Daniel Marufo, and our student body vice president, Carly Moyers.
I've never forgiven you, Daniel. Hi, everyone! I'm Carly Moyers, your student body vice president, and this is Daniel Marufo, your senior class president. We are here today to present our plethora of senior gifts. We had quite a lot of money to spend, so we couldn't pick just one gift. First of all, we donated $2,000 to the junior class to lower the price of prom tickets for all of you.
Next, we donated $2,000 to Kind Club to finish paying off the price of the beautiful Be Kind wall.
Not only that, but after years of having the same old spirit stick filled with rocks and adorned with ancient ribbons, we are proud to present the brand new spirit stick. That Daniel just broke. Yeah! I would also like to shout out Jessica Surzan, Atreyu Hasenstaub, and my dad for helping build this in the last 24 hours.
Lastly, in collaboration with Initium, we will spend the rest of our funds on beautifying the back Oasis area this summer. We purchased 2 picnic tables and we will paint them with the assistance of clubs to promote unity. We also hope to plant native flowers to brighten up the area. We hope that next year's Initium's class and those forward will continue to keep up the back area, creating a fun space to have club meetings and appreciate nature.
To wrap up, we would like to sincerely thank Mrs. Albrecht and Mrs. Tozer for all of their support these last 4 years. We appreciate you more than you will ever know. Thank you so much for putting up with us and always letting us invade your classrooms. Thank you all. Now please welcome Mr. Donaldson back to the podium.
Huh? Did you say something? Huh?
Thank you, Daniel and Carly. And awesome job to our speakers tonight. How about another round of applause for our students? Thought I couldn't get any prouder. It's happening. Mr. Aiken, would you please join me at the podium? Mr. Baker, Mr. Aiken, and members of the governing board, I'd like to recommend that the senior class of 2017 who is gathered here tonight be awarded their diplomas. They've met or exceeded their standards and graduation requirements set by the Vail Governing Board.
Mr. Donaldson, thank you. As a member of the Vail Governing Board, I accept your recommendation and bestow the rights and privileges extended to these students who have met the graduation requirements set forth by the Vail Governing Board.
Seniors, it's that time in the ceremony where you will walk proudly across the stage, for the presentation of your diplomas.
Michaela Bantugan. Hunter Whitlow. Estefania Camacho Garcia. Kaylee Shevchek. Alexander Clark. Daniel Marufo. Carly Moyers. Angelina Andrade. Leonard Aros. Anthony Ashley.
Way to go, Daniel.
Zoe Baker. Kylie Barella. Gabriella Barnes. Genesis Barone. Garrett Berry. Lily Bartholomew. Kaylee Batterham. Chris Baxter. Joshua Ballou. Amber Behrman. Brandon Benson. Austin Bedencourt. Connor Bish. Cameron Bost. Hunter Brick. Zachary Brooks. Jashawn Brown. William Brown. Matthew Bustamante. Erica Bustamante. Natanya Butler. Kayla Byfield. Nathan Kane. Jeremy Kennedy.
Beautiful, Matt.
Brando Carlson. Carlos Carranza.
Erica.
Steve Carson. Brianna Cartwright. Connor Check. James Chase. Xinyu Chen. Zachary Clark.
Way to go, Zach! Way to go, Zach!
Cassandra Colby. Faith Colley. Sarah Cook. Danielle Courtney.
I just get ready for
Amelia Creason. Jordan Criddle. Paul Chalet.
Zachary!
Maria Cubias. Aaron Culp.
Aaron!
Alexandria Culp. Natalie DeVera Russell. Brett Dennis. Carlos Diaz. Daniel Dombucio. Megan Dugan. Skylar Duhan. Jaden Duncan. John Ewer.
Go, John! He always played basketball with us.
Margaret Farrow.
Ándale, Carlos!
Noah Fall. Jacob Fay. Colton Fury.
Way to go, Jaden!
Robert Foley. Avery Frijoles. Gabrielle Gagliano. Olivia Garrett. Alexander Garza. Emily Gates. Gavin Gates. Emily Gertz. Nathan Gonzalez. Davis Goolsby. David Granillo. Ryan Gruenhagen. Matthew Heckman. Hope Hamill. Lane Hammonds. Emily Hanslick. Elijah Hart. Elise Hart. Atreyu Hassenstahl. Daniel Hernandez.
Go Daniel!
Tatiana Hill. Trenton Hilliker. Tyler Hoagland. Rachel Houston. Chandler Impellizzeri. Destiny Jackson.
Go Daniel.
Raquel James. Kyla Jennings. Martine Johnson. Trenton Kangas. Noel Carr. Jade Ketterer.
Way to go, Destiny!
Jasmine Kincaid. Jacqueline Kosick.
Oh, he moved. Way to go, Mateen!
Kasia Kraling. William Kubota Martin.
Yeah!
Megan Ledesma. Justin Lemieux. Kayla Long. Nor Sabrina Luthi.
Way to go, Will!
Francisco Maciel. Alexandria Manville. Patricio Martinez.
Way to go,
Celestina Martinez. Riley McCarty. Jacob McCormick. Jacob McLean. Andrew McLeod. Brandon McRae.
drink.
Michaela Mitchell. Valerie Molina. Michael Montano. Hannah Morse. Aiden Nash.
Way to go, Aiden!
Yesenia Nava. Reed Noiser. Jennifer Nguyen. Megan Nickerson.
Good job, Hayden.
Kylie Nicosia. Amanda Norman.
Way to go,
Amanda O'Hara. Alexander Olmo. Cheyenne Owens. Sierra Parker. Ryan Perry. Christopher Pavia. Davian Peterson. Lillian Petty. Anthony Pizzulo. Eli Pinedo.
Anthony.
Jenna Pinkney.
Anthony.
Robert Porter. Cade Powell. Cassie Price. Kanya Ramey. Elizabeth Ramirez. Selena Ramirez. Olivia Rowenhorst. Cassie Reed.
Of course you can walk through.
Joshua Reck.
I got a picture of us walking up.
Cody Recker. David Ricobono. Ashley Riopel. Tyler Robertson. Christian Rodriguez. Carlos Rosano. Harrison Schonbrunn.
It died. The thing shut off.
Aaliyah Schreiner.
Go!
Lily Shreves.
Just take it off then. He probably has to set it.
Cameron Smith.
Yeah, I don't even know when you're trying to hurry up and get.
Me too. I don't want to make sure. It shut off.
De'Eric Smith. Nathaniel Smith. Shelby Smith. Brendan Spangler. Hannah Stevens.
Good job, Derek.
Jasmine Stewart. Jessica Surzan. Alex Swoger.
Way to go, Brandon.
Savannah Thompson. Charles Toller. Anthony Turk. Nathaniel Ullman. Alejandro Urquidez. Anne-Marie Vargas.
Go, buddy!
Genevieve Veneziali. Daniel Verduzco.
Way to go, man!
Jared Walker.
No, Daniel.
He went the other way.
Elizabeth Ward.
Hey, you can go back us too.
Bryson Washburn. Jalen White. Jonathan White. Tyler Wilkeson.
Oh, yeah, he had
Dylan Williams.
Way to go, Dylan!
Carly Wood. Monisa Zamaripa. Alexandra Zhao. Christian Zazulis. Congratulations, seniors.
Way to go, Dylan!
I would now like to invite our student body president and site council president, Davian Peterson, to the stage.
Oh, that way we can get other pictures. I didn't want to miss it. I don't know why it's not loading up to the phone.
Thank you, Mrs. Kitzmiller. Seniors, today we leave our final mark on Empire High School. We have accomplished so much and have become entirely different people from the awkward freshmen. I guess I'm still kind of awkward. Who showed up on this campus 1,400 and 2 days ago. I'd like you to remember that first morning. Remember the uncertainty that this campus brought. Remember those butterflies as you walked among these other 183 students sitting here with you right now. It's almost like you were a little kid, standing at the top of a diving board above a pool full of opportunity. And then you took a leap of faith. And all of a sudden, you're in midair, and your journey to the pool almost seems endless. We can see today, however, that this is not true. Life will always move on whether we like it or not, and with this, we have the responsibility to take something away from every experience. Throughout my 4 years here, I have seen so many of my friends' passions unfold in ways they never thought possible. During his senior year, Daniel Marufo has fulfilled the president position of 2 clubs, developing a passion for leadership and chemistry. Patrick Martinez is exiting his high school career on his way to receiving a film degree with an unwavering passion and determination. When I first met Alex Zhao, she told me she didn't have a plan and that she didn't want one. And I was concerned, but as of today, I've come to realize that that doesn't matter for a person whose work ethic and courage are as strong as Alex's, both of which are leading her to attend Berkeley this fall. Empire has given each of these outstanding students a gift, just as it has given every one of you something as well. I ask you to take pride in your legacy and take pride in being a Raven. But now, it's time to hop out of the pool and go find another diving board. As the wise old man I have become, I am asking each of you to hold back your fear of becoming someone different. Senior year is now behind us. High school is now behind us. Now, you're at the top of another diving board. You can see the whole pool. So take a moment to scope it out. Look to what your aspirations demand of you and take another leap. So here's to the teachers who push us to strive for excellence, even after high school. Here's to the classroom full of students capable of igniting a change in their community. Here's to the theater department who won just about every award there is to win in Arizona. Here's to the softball team that won state title. Ladies and gentlemen, here's to the class of 2017 who will climb the highest of diving boards and perform the awesomest of flips on their way down. Thank you. I would now like to welcome Mr. Donaldson back for some closing remarks.
Thank you, Davion, and I sincerely appreciate your leadership on our campus, Davion. You've been awesome. I'm so proud of you guys. All right, it's time to wrap things up. We wish you guys the absolute best and hope that your next few days are filled with celebration, family, and friends. Please stay safe, make good decisions, and continue to make us proud. I'd like to close our evening tonight with some reflective words, actually from one of our graduates, who amazingly captured my exact feelings about this class and about our school. To be an Empire Raven is one of the greatest opportunities I've been given. We have an empire of amazing students and staff to whom I'm so grateful to have spent my 4 years here with. One characteristic that I've noticed in each and every Empire Raven I have met is the potential to succeed and to create an impact on the world. Although we may not realize it ourselves, others in our close-knit community do. This mindset has motivated me and others to help one another reach their goals. No one's left out, for we build a nest large enough and strong enough for everyone to be nurtured in it. We know the importance of trying, and we know that failure is just another learning opportunity. I'm proud to be an Empire Raven and of my Empire fellow Ravens. Being an Empire Raven is an unforgettable experience I believe exhibits true value of education and humanity. Those words were written by our valedictorian, Michaela Bantugan. And that was the opening to our yearbook this year. Graduates, I hope you know, and I hope that you can identify with some of those words. I hope you've identified and connected with somebody at this school. Congratulations, we are so proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct pleasure to present to you the Empire graduating class of 2017. Seniors, please rise. Give that last wave to your parents. Congratulations, seniors. Turn your tassels. Parents and guests, if you could please wait until our seniors exit the stage. They'll be lining up on their sides, and then you can go join them.
But the band plays on now. We crying, crying. So let the velvet roll down, down. No heroes, villains want to blame. While the theater is built stage and the thrill is gone. Our debut was a masterpiece. Our lines we read so perfectly, but the show it can't go on. We used to have it all, but now's our curtain call. So hold for the applause. Oh, oh, oh. And wave out to the crowd. Take our final bow. Oh, it's our time to go. But at least we stole the show. At least we stole the show. At least we stole the show. At least we stole the show.
John, you think that maybe some of this
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall.
We did it, right? That was the best one ever.
When the crowd screams out,
I'll have the
screaming
TriCaster
your
ready.
name.
The cameras won't take the power, but the TriCaster will need power.
Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay.
I have a quick announcement to make. There was a Visa card with Mickey Mouse by the name of Daniel. So Daniel, if you lost your Visa card, I have it for you. Please come see me.
Hope when the moment comes, you say